we've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is Bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first Bracketeer devices now. Best nickname for a CPR dummy. Enter your answers now. You're all going to write 2 of your best answers. If one of them wins the whole bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to Jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to sidle up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you could win some sizable bonus bucks. The predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket. This could get ugly. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. Whoa, too close to call. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. That tie went bye-bye. Finally, we can go on with our lives. A cash prize if you predicted this would happen. Next up, a clear favorite. By a gnat's eyelid. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. Just slipping by. And now our last 2 contenders face off. That was a slaughter. Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Voters are being loud and clear on this one. Yes, just made it! Looks like this one was obvious. This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings. They're on fire! And now the final face-off. What is the best nickname for a CPR dummy? We have our first winner. That was one hell of a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just the category. Name any historical figure. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after the answers are all in. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. The historical figure that would be the most Instagram famous today. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Starting things off, these answers exchanged some harsh words at the press conference. That's a squeaker. Next up, it's weird that this is my job. The leap. What a whirlwind! Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. That wasn't even close. Some players just came up empty. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. Could this be a blowout? A regular juggernaut. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Former teammates, will these two answers be able to stay focused on the matchup? Oh, that win was so big you could hear it in the next state over. We're just one match away from our finals. The only thing that could stop these two undefeated answers is each other. out a victory. And now we finally decide what historical figure would be the most Instagram famous. That's enough to win. Let's go back to that scoreboard. Time for the finale, the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Name a very specific emotion. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. The best emotion to inspire art. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. It's go time. Potential winner starts. Decisive victory. Our next matchup. These answers faced off last year, but will the results be the same? Splish splash, I'm taking a bath! Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? This is why we do this, folks. That kind of domination is illegal in some states. And now our last two contenders face off. That was ugly. Time for a title change. The best emotion if you could teach a robot just one. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Two titans squaring off. They eked out a victory. The finals are just a win away from these next two answers. I'm saying the words right now.